The contest for TNA Xplosion is scheduled for one fall. About to make his way to the ring. Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 199 pounds, Derrick King. Another competitor from the Lethal Attitude promotion in Memphis, Tennessee. Derrick King set for one-on-one competition on Xplosion, and it'll be interesting to find out what his opponent in this match, the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm, thinks about Wildcat Chris Harris. I think maybe a difference of opinion from Christopher Daniels. Tennessee weighing in at 238 pounds, Cowboy James Storm.
You know, Mike, I think Storm and Harris have just been a victim of their own success. They were so incredible as a tag team, two-time champions. And I think sometimes, and it's just my opinion, but when you get two great stars like that, each of you start wondering, hey, am I the reason we're so good? Or are you know, or is he the reason? And you've got to go out and test it. And I think that's what Chris Harris is doing. And now, Chris Harris is, you know, testing the waters with Sports Entertainment Extreme. You heard Christopher Daniels say that he's not a part of that. But it looks like he's definitely trying to be. But we saw how upset Storm was when he ran into Harris last week.
I mean, I agree with you initially. That sure seemed to be the reason behind Chris Harris breaking away from America's Most Wanted team and going into singles matches. I think trying maybe to prove to himself that he did belong in singles competition here at NWA TNA. But, you know, as the weeks go by and we don't see America's Most Wanted as a tag team, and we hear about friction involving these two, I'm not exactly sure. There is something going on behind the scenes there that we're not privy to, obviously.
Well, and it's obvious, too, that, you know, it's obviously getting in James Storm's head, because he's going to be thinking to himself, why does Sports Entertainment Extreme want Chris Harris, not me? I mean, you know, think about it. Or if he's even thinking that at all, but it's got to be bothering him, because his partner's obviously leaving him, or wanting to leave him, and Storm's been kind of left out in the cold, Mike.
For all the latest news and views on NWA TNA, check it out on the World Wide Web. NWATNA.com as the Tennessee Cowboy goes airborne. Slingshot using the top rope into a cross-body block on Derrick King.
And I know it's just the evolution of the sport, of the game, but gosh, I hate to see these two split up because they were so incredible as a team. But hey, it happens in this business every day, Mike.
Well, we're not exactly sure yet that they've officially split up, although
you're right.
You know, I have to agree with you. They certainly have had their differences of opinion as of late. Incredible tag team matches upcoming this Wednesday. Exclusively to you on pay-per-view, the Disciples of the New Church to face Sandman and New Jack, and that one should be off the charts from a violence standpoint. And then Don West is talking about this as possibly being a match of the year. I like that. Go out on a limb.
You know, I made that comment one time when Red and Style had a match, and like you said, it's a dream match. Think about the talent. Skipper and Daniels are the champions. Two of the best we've ever seen.
Yeah, but how about Amazing Red and Jerry Lynn?
Well, you know, Amazing Red, the best athlete that's never held a title here in NWA TNA as far as I'm concerned. And then Jerry Lynn, two-time X Division champ, two-time tag champ.
MVP of the X Division.
Oh, think about it. This is a match that could rival Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles, believe it or not. I mean, it really could. All I know is I will be here front and center for that, my friend.
And you can join us next Wednesday, NWA TNA pay-per-view event. Off the super kick, Derrick King goes for the pin attempt, able to get just two on James Storm.
You know, we've seen Derrick King here a couple times. I got the pleasure of seeing him in Memphis, where he teamed up with Jerry Lawler against Jeff Jarrett and the Truth, and won. Incredible.
Double underhook. Overhead release suplex by James Storm. Follows up with a pair of right hands to the side of the head of King. Shoots him off into the ropes. Caught him with a boot to the midsection. Gonna follow it up with, are you ready?
Here it is.
8-second
the
ride.
8-second
He's got him hooked. Drives him down head and face first. Right to the canvas.
That's it.
There's the three. Cowboy James Storm. Well,
get it with authority.
Now, lots of questions still have to be answered about his association with the Wildcat Chris Harris as the tag team America's Most Wanted. But regardless of that fact, it is the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm who uses his favorite finishing move, the 8-second ride, to get the win here on NWA Xplosion.